Okay, guys, and we are back. We are back. 10-4 offsuit. Is it good enough to make the raise on the Stone Cold bubble? Yeah, let's do it. You know what? Screw the 100. We're just gonna go ahead and make it the making it the min bet here. And when we hit, what do we do? Sure, we'll go ahead and fire out. We hit our pair.
Who won this guy?
So we will make the call here. Double gutter. We like it. Harry Reid firing out will make the call. And you know, if he checks to us on the turn here, we might just try to make a bet. Make a little semi-bluff. Shogun, that's pretty funny. I don't know if that's a troll or not. It definitely doesn't feel like we've been very calm tonight. But thank you very much for saying it.
Was the guy in the stream or in the poker chat? Was he in the poker chat?
He came into the stream.
It's probably not him.
It probably was. It probably was. He basically said the same. Like he was leading up to it in the chat, and I ignored him.
Oh, wow.
Put him on ignore. It probably was him. Okay, you know what? We've taken too long with this. I'm just thinking about other things. He produced grandmammy. No, you know what? I said sorry because I was coming off like a douchebag. That's the truth of it. I was coming off like a douchebag, and I am sorry for that.
And I'm glad I was here.
Let's go ahead and make the raise here. We'll do a little three betting.
Douchiness.
We'll throw around this stack like it's supposed to be thrown around. Wow. And just call me Ed, putting us in this stupid position where we've got to make the call. Can we crack it? We'll find out. No, we don't end up cracking it. Ace, Queen, holding up and doing pretty good there. Nice job. I love pocket queens. We've been getting them all night tonight, and most of the time they've held up. Most of the time they've won us some pretty nice pots, so I still love them. I still love them. I should show you guys what's going on in this 30 as well. We're 16 out of 16. It's not really looking that good for us in this 3K. Sitting here with 10 bigs. Two XRD living in Washington. Man, some of the best players in the world come out of Washington. You got Scott Clements. You got Matt Affleck. You got Noah Braunstein. I think that's his name, right? So, yeah, maybe we'll leave this one on for a little while we're 15 out of 16. If you guys want to know when the bubble bursts, it's 10. So we're getting kind of down to the bubble. No, let's just focus on the big one, shall we? Let's focus on the one where we've got all the marbles. Let's pot size this up. Asago Hanshin making the open limp and just making it too easy for us.
Oh shit, Pepsi. That is too funny.
Oh, Pepsi tastes good. Wow.
He doesn't even know. He's been playing fake money.
It.
He's been playing fake money.
Shoot, this
Good
rarely
for you,
happens that
Pepsi.
someone in Nevada doesn't actually realize about
That's
that
okay.
WSOP.com is live.
Now you know.
I wish that I had my affiliate link for you. Pepsi tastes good. Yeah, so there's daily free rolls on this site too. Pepsi tastes good, so you don't even really even need to make a deposit. I think every day they have a couple $25 free rolls, and then on weekends they have like $100 free rolls. So it's actually if you're going to be playing play money on Full Tilt, why not be playing the free rolls on WSOP.com? You don't even have to make a deposit. Of course, if you do want to make a deposit, you can go to the cage at the Rio. It's real money. It's really easy to get money in. And we can be playing together as early as midnight, So I'm going to get down to a 5, make the half pot size bet, and see if we can just get through regulator. 45K in the middle, and we get through them. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep on playing this stack like it's meant to be played. We are on the final table bubble, and I like it. So we actually hit our flop here. See what Harry Reid does. If he has an ace, I just feel like making a check raise might not be the right move for him. Yeah, let's go ahead and max it up. So he was just trying to bully us. You don't bully a bully. You don't bully a bully, man. And take a look at what's going on in this. It's 30. We had Luckbox Brian making an open under the gun, and Pocket Nines just felt a little bit too strong to fold. So we're gonna make the shove and hope that hell, maybe Luckbox Brian calls us with like 7s or 8s. That would be ideal. 10s or jacks, not so much. Ace King, not so much, but we'll fade the Ace King. Yeah, 6s is good. How's it looking? Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Yeah, beautiful. So going from 10 bigs, a little less than 10 bigs, up to doubling up.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I'm chip leader in this 2K by quite a large margin, guys. White try is at 314. Butters slipped down to 133. So it's looking pretty good in this tournament. We'll go back to what I'm talking about here. And also not so bad in the 3K. It looks like we're going to make a few final tables tonight. I feel it. Of course, one final table didn't count. The reloader. Gosh, broke my heart, guys. So 6-8 offsuit, regulator, making the fold. Little ace-3 offsuit, going to be good enough to make a raise. And guys, well, we're not going to raise here. I've got a real special hand in this 30. Pocket queens. Pocket queens again, guys. It's just a constant flood of pocket queens. We love them. We love them. And Sir Jwab making the raise here. I almost feel like pocket queens is strong enough where maybe we should slow play. Let's do it. Let's do a little slow play action here against Sir Jwab. Now, how do we feel about our slow play? The ace hits. Are we going to just auto-give Sir Jwab credit for an ace here? Maybe. He fires out 59-41. I kind of feel like maybe he checks back the ace. So we're going to call. Turn comes a jack. Let's see what he does. River comes at 7. And, yeah, we get called with worse. I think we get called with a jack. Instead, he folds. Good fold, Sir Jwab. We were ahead. 5th out of 16 in that. And what are we looking at here in the 2K? So here we're looking at 500,000 chips. Did we just get to the... No, we didn't get to the final table. Harry Reid doubled up against Azago Hanchan. Han Chan. And that's funny. Uber's do saying, I believe Victor Bloom is from Washington also. I believe so. No, I'll tell you who is though is Yevgeny Timoshenko.
Yeah, they said Yevgeny.
Yeah, Yevgeny Timoshenko. I mean, he's one of the top guys. Top. Oh, I said top. Yeah. Been a rough day today, guys, but we're looking at closing it strong. Zago Han Chan limping in, Harry Reid limping in. Yeah, I think that we can probably get away with this. Do you have fold equity, Harry Reid? Probably not. Probably not. Baba Ganoush, yeah, WSOP.com is only the 3 states. It's only the 3 states. Let's go ahead and make the fold here, guys. I feel like, you know, it's kind of hard not to look like the bully when we've got 528,000 chips and the next player at our table has 116. But I just kind of feel like we've been really just raping these guys. So let's go ahead and take a, you know what, I shouldn't say that anymore. We shouldn't say raping. Raping is wrong. But that's what it feels like we've been doing to these guys. I mean, 528,000. We've got more than the rest of the table combined, and we're at that beautiful inflection point where we're at the final table bubble. You know, the money's already the money bubble's already popped. You know, but we were actually, you know, kind of at that spot where everybody here wants to make that final table and start moving up. No one really wants to be the next one out. Go ahead and make the raise against Harry Reid, and Rod Loblaw likes his username. He's saying that that's the best username he's seen in a while. Regulator standing up for the rest of the table, saying, "No, enough, Dutch." I'll go ahead and fold to you, man. 22 bigs is what you're putting at risk there. Not only do you have to worry about me, you also have to worry about all these other guys behind you. All 3 of them could wake up with a hand better than you decided to take a stand with. And you know, just because I've been super aggro doesn't mean sometimes I don't wake up with queens. I mean, we've seen the, you know, some pretty big hands here. We get the getting the walk from Harry Reid. I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'll tell you what's... Oh, this is the wrong tournament. Let me take a look. So we've got Harry Reid. There's an Ed Snowden at the other table with 34,000 in chips. Other than that, Harry Reid and Isago Han Chan are our bottom players here. So Harry Reid making the call feels like a trap. Why does this feel like it's such a trap, you guys? Why do I feel like he's just hoping that I make a raise against him? I think we're going to go ahead and make a call, play this hand in position, getting somewhere like 3-1. And we actually flop top pair here, so yeah, let's go ahead and take a stab at it and see if we were in fact getting trapped by Harry Reid. Harry Reid making the ship. Okay, we will fold to you, Harry Reid. We were getting trapped here, you guys. This is what happened. Harry Reid looked down at his huge, huge pocket pair, his aces or his kings or his queens, and decided, if I limp here, Dutch is going to try to steal this pot. That's what happened. I didn't try to steal the pot. Instead, I just called. Here, I'll try to steal the pot from you, though, Harry. Wow. And Asago Hanchan making the ship. You know, this is a pretty close one, guys, and I'm going to make the fold, and I'm going to tell you why I'm going to make the fold, is because I actually don't want these guys to, I don't want this inflection point to stop. I want everybody to feel like they want to squeeze into the final table. So even though it's tempting to call there, I think, you know, best case scenario is we're looking at a coin flip. Worst case scenario is we're at like 4.5 to 1. Wow. Harry Reid making a re-raise here. Make the call, Harry. Firing out. Okay, I will make the call. Make a little float here. And he fires out a half pot size bet. That's not going to be what we're looking for. So Harry Reid goes from 80,000 to 200,000 with the kings. Dodges that 8-outer. Nice dodge there, Harry. Nice dodge. Catch and booty clap. That might be a better way of putting it. That's pretty funny. We'll make the fold. Regulator. We're going to go ahead and take it easy on your blind here for a second. Wonder how that other table's going. Iceman Kiwi saying, I love the non-shaving look, Dutch. Makes you look like a real man, bro. Thank you, bro. We're gonna just keep it going until we until we make a final table. Yeah, again, guys, ideally what we're gonna see here. Ideally, what we see here is it just stays 10-handed forever until we're looking at 600,000 in chips, 700,000 in chips, and we just get all these guys. The person that we're really going after here too is Harry Reid, being that he has 200,000. I mean, if he doubles through us again, it's gonna suck, but he's the one also who has the most to lose here. So, fire out the raise. Makes a call, and we actually kind of hit that. Kind of. We've got the gut shot straight draw. We've got the backdoor flush draw. So is that hitting it? Hell yeah, that's hitting it. We've got some semi bluff there. And Harry Reid coming here with a 3x. We'll give it a fold. So Regulator decides to punish Just Call Me Ed. Doesn't quite work out the way it had hoped, and that puts him at a little less than 4 bigs, which probably means that this nice little inflection point is going to end right here. I mean, we're rooting for Regulator to get back a little bit. That's brutal. That's brutal. That happened pre-flop in the other event. Serge Wob just shoving in for 6, 7 bigs. We make the call on the small blind, and as he's complaining about his bad luck, he goes ahead and flops trips. Then we actually hit an ace with a flush draw, so we end up having 9, 10, 11 outs, which he goes ahead and fades, so that's a little brutal. Back to this, we'll go ahead and make the fold for you, Regulator. I don't really feel like seeing you get knocked out. Kind of relying on you to keep the psychology in play. And the other table, I mean, they're just trading chips back and forth. And sure. We got to take your blind sometime, Regulator. He makes the call. We put the hurt on him, it looks like. GG. So we are at the final table now, 2K guarantee with a lot of the chips.
Did you just say GG?
I didn't say it at the table. I said it under my breath
Right.
to the mic.
So look at you.
I also point out that we weren't on the money bubble.
Yeah,
I didn't say it to him.
Listening to your stream, it looks like this guy was.
No, he wasn't listening to the stream. He came on the stream at. Okay, guys, so we are at the final table here, and you know what that means. We're doing another sub-chat only stream. And we'll put the we'll put it off. Oh shoot. Nothing. We'll take it off when we finally get to the money, or when we sorry, when this final table is over, we'll take the sub chat off. I was actually looking at the other one. It looks like Serge Wob after he took that double up from us, ended up just giving it away to someone else. Interesting. So here we are at the final table, guys. Huge chip advantage. We've got a couple of pretty strong players. Pretty strong players at this table. Swinging this stack like a bat. I don't think that we're really folding to any of these guys, really. Yeah, Sago Hanshin. Not really sure if I feel like folding to you. I feel like maybe just teaching a little lesson about ICM right here. Well, he fades it. He fades it. But you know that he was like... you know he must not have been liking that. But he's liking it now. So he goes from 90,000 back up to 186. We're still chip lead. We still have more than double the rest of the table. Took a little shot. Yeah, we got knocked out of the other table, guys. Irritating. 12 out of 71. No, I don't want to see tournaments hand history.
We are gonna like take over the poker world.
We got a sub. J Roy 98. Big fist bump to you, my friend. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Really appreciate that. Look at that. We also have Technetium Owns. Back-to-back subs. You guys are the best.
We are gonna, like,
Big fist bump to both of you. Welcome to the crew. Thank you so much for supporting the stream with that sub button, man. Really appreciate it, guys. Really appreciate it. Wow. Harry Reid making the raise. We'll get out of your way this time, Harry Reid. I know that you got better than us, so... I mean, you might not. He might just be... he might just be spewing a little bit. Guys, I'm going to... okay, yeah, we got to change that. Click on the... we got Butters. Less than 20 bigs. What do you do, Butters? I could easily see him making the ship here. Instead, he doesn't. So yeah, let me try to put the payouts here. I'm trying to add the payouts. Where are we looking at? There we are. That's what we're looking at. We're at 8th right now. Guaranteed 8th. Feeling okay about it. Digital Zoe. What is that? Digital's Ronin. Awesome to see you in the stream, man. Thank you so much for clicking on that sub button. Welcome to the crew. Hey guys, I don't think I mentioned this when we had that little sub train going, but all three of you guys who just subscribed, you guys are gonna get my book, Poker Tilt. I know all about Poker Tilt. I wrote a whole book about Poker Tilt. So Charger 11 asking, why are you not using any poker trackers? It's a good question. a good question. And the answer is because HUDs are actually illegal in the state of Nevada. So you can't use them in the state of Nevada, or you're breaking Nevada law. Yeah, we can go and make it 2.5x. Yeah, I would also say Gladiator Roman asking about the Jack 10 suited call, questioning it. It's okay to question it. We're not really thinking that we're ahead of much. Sometimes we're ahead though. If he has a small pocket pair, Jack 10 suited actually is ahead of certain pocket pairs. But what we're basically doing is setting up future moves. What we're basically saying is we're announcing to the table that we're not going to just fold if you shove over the top of us. Our calling range is wider than you think.
Did you change the sub mode yet?
I tried.
Can you change it again? It didn't go.
I know it's not going. It's not going. Not really sure why. So why try making the raise? We're going to go ahead and make the fold. Why try? It's not going to go. Not going to happen.
Really?
Yep. So we would be making 3x. Sometimes we make a pot here. We'll go ahead and raise, and the Sago Hanchan. You're going to go ahead and get our special label for open limpers at this point of the tournament.
There we go. It's working out. Oh, thank you, Nilesy. Nilesy did it. Well, I guess I could have done it too.
Yeah, thanks, Nilesy. I was trying to do it, but Twitch doesn't like me. Twitch doesn't listen to me. Twitch has put me on mute. So Butters still here in Vegas, leaving for Florida on the 6th. I gotta say, Butters, you gotta be a little careful. Streaming ACR here in Nevada. And you also have to be careful using those HUDs on ACR here in Nevada. Anyway, I'll just keep my mouth shut and leave it at that. XTV1993 saying, at Dutch Boyd, have you thought about making any merchandise? Also, how do I get a fist bump patch? XTV1993, I'm glad you asked. We do have some fist bump patches. That's kind of merchandise, right? Kind of. If you want, you can go ahead and shoot me an email, dutch@dutchboyd.com, XTV, and I'll ship it to you since you're a sub. We'll actually, let's put that off just for now, and say we'll be doing that soon, and I'll email all the subs letting them know how they can get a fist bump patch sent to them for free as our thank you. But I need to order a couple more before I start sending them out. I also want to kind of do it all in one go. So XTV 1993, stay tuned. I'll make sure that you get one. Oh man. You guys, it's been a rough day. All the other tournaments are done. This is pretty much the last shot that we've got. This is the last hurrah. We do have a nice stack here. First place in this thing is $991, which is more than enough to get us even for the day. But, I mean, we need first to get more than even for the day. Second, it doesn't do it. So a lot of ground to cover after that $600 bubble and the 100 reloader. That was an expensive tournament for us. We were in for $400 in that. The $200, the $30 rebuy. I mean, it's just been a lot of close but no cigars today. 2XRD asking, just curious, but as a player that makes most of their income from poker, how much time do you spend per week at the table? Not enough. Not enough. That's the truth of it, 2XRD. I really don't know too many players who put as much time as they should at the tables to really make a living doing it. Make the fold. There are a few, though. Butters, for example. And since we've been streaming, we've been putting a lot more time in at the tables. But I mean, really, we're doing it for the point of the stream, not so much trying to.
We're gonna like take over the poker room.
Look at this. We've got Dora Jar just subscribing. Really appreciate it, man. Dora Jar, big fist bump to you. Welcome to the crew, buddy. Thank you so much for clicking on that sub button and supporting what we're doing. Really appreciate the fact that you're willing to click on that button and say, you know what, I'm going to give this guy $5 because I'm enjoying the stream. I'm enjoying myself here. You know, all of you guys, we really appreciate you being here too. You know, spending a little bit of your Sunday night with us as we try to take down another tournament live on Twitch. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome to have all of you here. And I'll tell you, you know, I'm a little tilty tonight just because I feel like a lot has gone wrong. But you know, every time I hear that sub, you know, that sub alert, it brings me back to the fact that the reason we're doing this is for the stream. It's for the stream, and the stream has been awesome tonight. It's been awesome hanging out with you guys. Wow, look at Asago Hanshan, limping on the button. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? I mean, he knows that we are doing this, right? I think we're gonna go ahead and just check. I feel like it's a trap. You know, I feel like Asago was sitting here making that limp, thinking that we're gonna do it. I feel like Harry Reid is making the limp, thinking that we're gonna do it because we're gonna just be doing it so wide. We gotta find out. No, I guess not. I guess we probably would have gotten away with it. And yeah, JD Cole, I didn't actually show it to her yet. I gotta admit, I didn't show it to her yet.
What?
His risk-taking article. I thought it was really fascinating. And I'll try to do a couple more of those assessments for you, JD. I think it's pretty cool what you're trying to work up. So, 8 players left. The next money jump is about $40, which in a $10 tournament, I mean, it's a nice little jump for you know, relative to the buy-in. We got Ed Snowden here with a little over 1 big blind. And James Bear tweeting out to Senator Reid. Watching at Dutch Boyd own an at WSOP column 2K guaranteed as the big stack with at Senator Reid on his right. it's pretty funny, James Bear. So ace-9 suited, we got Asago coming in with an open limp. Harry Reid saying no, and us folding the ace-9. Crazy. Why would we do that? I don't know. I don't know why we would do that. We get those pocket queens. We get the pocket queens. Feeling good about that. So, just call me Ed. Making a raise. Harry Reid making a re-raise. Let's go ahead and re-raise it. Go Low Poker giving us a little Twitter love. Really appreciate it, man. What does Just Call Me Ed do here? I don't know. I really don't. I don't know what these guys do. I think that we're probably just going to go ahead and slide through this and pick up the pot that's going to put us back over the 500,000 mark. Just Call Me Ed, making it 3x under the gun. Probably looking at like 9s or 10s. And Harry Reid raising him to minimum. Who knows what he's got? It doesn't matter. We make the fold and we're back up to 536,000 chips. Just huge. Pocket sevens. Looks pretty good. And we go ahead and make the isolation against Ed Snowden. I guess now we don't want to hit the set. Nice job, Ed. Nice job, Ed Snowden.
We are gonna like take over the poker world.
Oh man. I don't know if that's real.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. We're not saying that on stream. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, he doesn't have any followers or anything.
Doesn't matter. Cracked 17 with the $5 donation. Big thank you, man. Let's go ahead and make a raise here.
Does it show who they are when they sub?
No. No, it doesn't. Masick, I like it. I think I'm an alligator deep down inside, is what he says.
I whispered him. Did you ban him?
Who?
The guy?
The guy who just subbed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I appreciate the sentiment, but I mean, your username is against our rules. It's just that simple. So I can't really, I talk to Twitch, get your money back. Thank you very much for the sentiment, but I would suggest changing your Twitch message or changing your Twitch username. And Sly Poker Girl asking, is that really Senator Reed? Yes. No, I don't think so. I don't know. It could be. I mean, Senator Reed lives in Vegas. A lot of people play poker.
Oh, he follows a lot of people, though. No, he follows people. He's probably fine.
Who are you talking about?
The guy?
The guy who just subscribed? Doesn't matter, man. It's a racist username.
Yeah, but he follows like 40 people.
Doesn't matter. You know, it reminds me of reminds me of a guy I was playing with at the W's at the World Series this year. Anyway, I'm not even going to tell the story.
Well, let's just unban him and see if he behaves for us.
I'm not. I don't. No. No. Hold on for a second, guys. Okay, guys, sorry for that. Looks like we lost a couple people as I'm going to a Twitter war.
Twitter war.
Irritating Twitter war.
Don't Twitter war anybody. Don't say anything. No, don't acknowledge anyone. Are you acknowledging people? Because you add them and then... Don't do it.
Okay.
I'm doing it because I only have like... Just let me do it.
Okay.
And you're done with it.
I am done with it.
Give me the phone.
I'm not. No.
Give me the fucking phone.
No.
No more coffee for you ever again. Jesus
No more
Christ.
coffee ever again, you guys.
Jesus Christ.
I'll go ahead and make the raise here. Why try making the ship for 20 bigs and good enough? We're going to go ahead and get out of his way. You can go and delete the tweets, Michelle, if you want.
What do you mean you retweeted it?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and delete them.
Yeah, delete them. So just leave it alone.
I'll make the fold. Do I?
Yeah, because that was uncalled for.
So let's see what happens. Looks like so butter sliding through. Nice nice hold there. Nice hold there, player. Jack 8 off is going to be the fold. actually pretty good. We got Josh Lapp, LACA, giving us the little Twitter message saying enjoying the stream. Thank you very much, Josh. I'm glad to have you here. I'll just go ahead and unfollow.
Don't erase it now. Leave
I
it.
already did.
Oh my god.
So that's gonna let Just Call Me Ed double up, and we're chip leader, you guys, but not really over that 500,000 mark. And these guys are kind of slinging chips around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make a raise here. I mean, every time we get through, we're basically risking 24 to win 24, risking 24 to win 24, and when we actually have to see a flop, a lot of times we're risking 33 to win 66. So I'll go Hanshan, making that min raise against us. Okay. We've got a new chip leader in you, Asago. Nice job. Nice job, Asago. We are second out of 6, you guys. Poker Insider Mag, when you are going to set mine low pocket pairs, do you limp in, do you min raise, do you bet 2 times, or what? Good question. Poker Insider Mag, it's going to really depend on what stage of the tournament you're in. Okay, so we got Harry Reid coming in with a min bet. I think we'll go ahead and get out of the way. Early on, first time, I'm never limping. I'm never open limping, but I will over limp. You know, a lot of times when someone decides to go ahead and limp before me, and I feel like that's a mistake, I will go ahead and just make the call. Okay, so we would be making it 24. Asago Hanchan decides to go ahead and limp. We will go ahead and make a raise against him. And we're not set mining here, guys. We're going to go ahead and raise for value, putting a pocket pair above whatever overcards he's got. Most of the time, he misses on the flop, so yeah. Ace is up. Please don't give her any ideas. Ace is up. Please don't give her ideas. Yeah, Senator Reid is, it's not him. Wow, so just call me Ed. Getting it in with those queens. Pretty brutal there, my friend. And now we are 5. Now we are 5 on break. We're going to be right back, guys, in another 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Don't go anywhere. Stick around as we try to take this down. 3rd out of 5, right in the middle of the pack. 5 players left, you guys. What are we guaranteed? I haven't even looked at the payouts here. So 269 is what we're guaranteed, and this is what we're looking at. We will be right back in 4 minutes. Okay, guys, and we are back. Back for more final table action, you guys. 2 seconds away from cards in the air with 5 left. Big money on the line. King Jack offsuit. It looks pretty good to me. It's going to be a raise here. Yeah. 24 to win 17. Sure, why not? Why try? Our fearless chip leader making the fold, and we're up against Asago Hanchan once again, who decides to make the raise here. Yeah, Asago, we're going to go ahead and make the call. It's not enough for us to fold. 9-4-4 is not really what we want to see. He checks. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make the check. I got to think that we're probably up against some sort of like ace-queen, ace-jack hand. He fires out 47k, and now I'm kind of looking at this thinking, well, maybe we should make the call, looking at 10 outs. No, Edgewood 7. Third's not going to do it. Third's not going to do it. First is going to do it. This is a $10 tournament, and we busted in the 200 and we busted in the 100 reloader, which ended up being a 400. So it's got to be first, or it's not a break-even day. It's okay though. You know what? It's okay. It's been a good stream, and that's what we're doing it for. And you know, if we get 5th place in this, we should be happy with that. We should be happy with it. 269 for 5th. I mean, this is what we're looking at. So why try raising? Harry Reid decides to re-raise. We're sitting here still in 3rd, right? 3rd out of 5th. Coming in with pocket 8s. Pretty strong hand, 5-handed, really, you guys. Harry Reid coming at us. I know you're going to come at us with a raise. And if you do, we're going to come over the top of you. We will come over the top of you. Kind of interesting. It's kind of an interesting spot, you guys. I mean, I'm pretty tempted to just make the ship. Paul DeWald. So why try going in and taking that one down? We are still in 3rd here. Slipped quite a bit, you guys. This isn't really the plan that we had coming into this final table. Butter's making the ship here for less than 10 bigs. We'll see if one of these guys wakes up with something that they can take him out with. Asago Hanchan thinking about it. I mean, you should be making a pretty wide call here, Asago. That's the truth of it. Make the fold, get out of the way. Sago, continuation betting. Wow, continuation betting the full pot. Harry Reid saying bad timing. Really, Sago? You're gonna make the fold here for 69,000, 68,000, and he does. He goes in and makes the fold because he has absolutely nothing. I don't really like the fold there. I mean, I think it's a bad fold, Asago, to tell you the truth. I don't think Harry Reid has the jack. I think that you're probably looking at either a pocket pair from Harry Reid or a flush from Harry Reid there. So I don't really think it's a very good fold. I mean, even with 6 outs twice, you know, you're getting 6 to 1. You know, so and with 6 outs, which is probably what you had. So yeah, that's probably going to do it for Asago. Let's see if he can catch up. Doesn't look good. That's going to be it. We are at 4 now. 4 players left, and we are in third. So guaranteed $304. Going to take a little bit of the pain away today. And it's kind of an irritating spot, really. I feel like we've got too much to just open ship, and yet here we are with a6, no idea what to do with it. Why try? I mean, the pot is so huge at this point. I guess we just close our eyes and hope for an 8. And it hits. 176,000 there in the middle. And that puts us in a nice second. I wonder if he would have called an all-in. He might have. I mean, he had a king, so does he call all-in? He might. We might have just left. We might have just left about how much on the table there? 80. We might have left a little bit there. Wow, getting the walk. That's something different. Then we got Butters here, who decided to sit out there. I don't think he's sitting out anymore. And wow, look at that, Wicked Exon, final tabling, Wiki Dexon? I'm not sure how you're going to say that, buddy. I don't quite know what... I've asked you before, you probably told me, but he said in final table 2 of 3 recent turnings today, 1/3 and 1/4. That's awesome, man. Really, really happy to hear it, Wicked. Oh. Poker Insider Mag, thank you very much for saying so. Okay, King 5-4, not that bad, guys. Not that bad of a flop, really, for pocket sixes. Are we a little afraid of a king? Yeah, we're a little bit afraid of a king. Afraid of a king. Sorry for the stutter. Sorry for the stutter, you guys. Okay, so we're in second now. Strong second place. I mean, it looks like Butters is probably going to be the next one out the door. 8-5 of clubs, and why try coming at us? If it goes fold and fold, I guess we just ship it into Butters. With why try raising 3-3, 3-3-3? Feels so weak to fold, but For some reason, I just don't feel like we're ahead here. And calling opens us up to a really awkward squeeze play. Raising puts us in kind of a weird spot where we're going to be probably taking a flop off, out of position with an ace-7 offsuit, where maybe even an ace isn't good. So, I don't know. We make the fold there. I'm okay with making a fold sometimes. Just felt fishy, you guys, and I'm sure there are plenty of people who are watching that fold being like, what are you doing? It's ace-7. Any ace four-handed is strong, and you're right. Any ace four-handed is strong, but we just now 3-bet against Y-try. And then, yeah. I feel like, you know, doing it twice is just kind of putting him in a weird situation where he's just not going to be able to save a lot of face folding there. So we don't really want to, you know, play a flop out of position with ace-7 offsuit against a guy who feels like we're bullying him. That's kind of my my thought process there. You can agree or disagree. So Harry Reid, can we get another walk, Harry? What do you think? Can we get the walk? No. Instead, he says, "I'm going to take you to the mattresses, Dutch. I've got the big stack now. I'm the bully now," and he's right. Okay, Butters. We probably have the best hand, so probably a call, right? I'd call me. Wow, he makes the fold. And how can he do that? I guess the way that he can do that is because he's probably playing like 40 tournaments right now, 40 other cash games right now, and just kind of on autopilot, not realizing that, yeah, deuce 6 offsuit for the third time in 2 orbits. That's pretty rough, man, but it's still probably a call. So Butters saving his 2 bigs, getting it in there with Y-try, and he's able to double up. And I'm happy for you, Butters. I want you to succeed. I just don't want you to win this tournament. I want you to get second in this tournament. And I'll take first. I mean, that sounds fair to me. It sounds fair to me. You take 15th in the main. Let me get first in this one. Okay, Harry Reid limping in. And yeah, we'll go ahead and raise with the best hand here in position. And he's like, no thank you. Nice trap there, Harry Reid. Nilesy. You're too funny, man. Make the fold, and wow. I felt like I was, you know, kind of going with that little rhyme that we say, don't attack a drowning stack. It's probably going to be it for you, Butters. The only thing that can really save you is another 7 of clubs. I haven't seen a foul deck yet online, but one day it could happen. So that's going to be it. Now we are second out of 3. We're down to 3. $375, 225 jump. That's actually a pretty big jump. And yeah, we'll go ahead and make the raise here. And why try? What do you do? Shipping it? Do you ship here with 16, 17 big blinds? Sure, why not? Well, we're not calling you. Pocket kings. It's a respectable hand. We'll go ahead and make the raise here. Getting the call from Harry Reid. Flop comes ace, jack 2, all clubs. So we'll fire out the same amount. We'll get through. We're fine with that. We will get through. It's kind of one of those spots where checking back isn't that bad. I mean, if he has an ace, we're not really ever getting him off of it, right? If he has a jack, maybe he calls us on that flop. So here he raises to 40. And I think we're going to go ahead and make the raise to 120. He makes the fold, which is good for us. We don't really feel like busting in third, but we're probably not folding that hand. Make the fold here. Introper Zero asking, is meta a lot more important at the final table? Absolutely. It's way, way more important at the final table. You know, the final table is the only table that's not going to break. You can set up a table image at another table, and then all of a sudden you're not there anymore. You know, so absolutely. Good question. I would say table image is, you know, not even really important most of the time in other stages of the tournament. Like, I mean, it's a little bit important, but for the most part, people aren't even really paying attention to you. At the final table, it's a different story, and you are playing a much more meta game, planning on having, you know, lots more interaction with these people. Gosh, hold your breath. So irritating. So we make the call, getting it in good. On the right side of that coin flip. We've got some dead money in there as well. So, and at the end of the day, we're not the one ever walking away from this tournament after that hand. So, you know, I'm not going to question myself whether it's a call or not when we know that we're never like just straight up dominating him. It does suck though when it doesn't go our way. Harry Reid probably needs to make that call. Instead he folds, which, you know, we're happy to take the we're happy to take it without having to fade a flop. Yeah, it's going to be a max shove. Makes the call with Jack 10. Can we hold? God damn it. Whoa, look at that. Look at that little pardon. A pardon from the governor. Get it in against the senator, get pardoned by the governor. That's a pretty good river. Bad turn, good river. So we're kind of right back in this now with 14 bigs. Crazy, guys. So 14 bigs, we got the king 7 off. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do here. You know, 14 bigs is such an awkward stack. I feel like Harry Reid is feeling like he's got to get his chips back. I don't know. We're just going to take it easy for a second. And king 7, I know what you guys are thinking. You're like, why are you folding king 7 offsuit there? We just are, man. That's all. We just are. I'm going to go ahead and make the 3x here with the call any. And this is exactly what we wanted to happen. We really wanted to induce the shove here from why try with the ace-4. We end up going ahead and doubling through them, so that gets us right back in second place.
We are gonna like take over the poker room.
Look at that. We got Dro Nose. Dro Nose with the sub. Big fist bump to you, man. Thank you so much for clicking on that sub button. I wonder if that's my buddy that we all used to call Dro. It could be. It could be. I don't know if it's you or not, but it doesn't matter. Look, we're going to go ahead and ship you a DRM-free digital version of my book, Poker Tilt. Thank you so much for clicking on the sub button and supporting our stream here. Definitely cheers me up. It's been such a roller coaster of a day. It really has, just back and forth all day, and yeah, we've seen some tilt. We've seen some ups and downs. It's really been a journey today. I really, thank you guys for being here. And Drone knows, thank you very much for supporting the stream with your sub. I can't tell you how much it means to me. Look at Harry Reid making the min raise now. It's a close one. It feels close to me. I feel like a 3-bet shove wouldn't have been so bad there. So you remember when we folded King 7 offsuit before, right? Well, not anymore. I mean, now we've got enough that we can go ahead and make a stab at the pot. Harry Reid decides to go ahead and make the call. And kind of an interesting, very wet board for sure. Let's go ahead and fire out the same amount against Harry Reid, and we just get the fold. So that puts us one step closer to the chip lead. Harry Reid in the small blind decides to give us the walk. Thank you there, buddy. Thank you there, buddy. 8-3 off. We will give Y-Try a walk. And 7-3 off. We will make the raise here. Man, Harry Reid. Harry Reid, such defense, buddy. Such defense. Now he goes in for this little min check raise. Okay, we're going to give you credit for having better than 7 high, Harry, but if we had like ace high, I don't think that we're just auto folding there. This would be awesome. Why try? Go ahead. Go ahead. Look at that. Coming in with the raise. We got Harry Reid making the fold. Go ahead and just take this one. Why try? Puts us back up to 551. Harry Reid making a very quick re-raise. Well, we're not folding Harry Reid. Okay, we'll get out of your way, buddy. We'll get out of your way. That wasn't the flop we're looking for, I guess. It's pretty interesting too, guys. I don't know if you've noticed what I've noticed, but we're seeing bet sizing differences from Harry Reid. Seeing some bet sizing differences. Back up to 500,000. Why try is the one slipping here. Makes the call. We hit our king. Betting out the same amount. And he folds. We're okay with that. We're okay with him folding.
We are gonna like take over the poker world.
And we've got Cooch Cooch with the sub. Man, big fist bump to you, man. Thank you so much for supporting the stream and clicking on that sub button. Really means a lot to me. Okay, Harry Reid. We're not just.
That name.
Is that a bad name?
Well, I just want to point that out. But anyways, keep on going.
We fire out half pot and we get through. Harry Reid was just trying to bully us there, so now we are the chip leader. You know what? We're gonna just check here. I feel like it's a trap. I feel like Harry Reid is just hoping that we make a move. Fires out a quick check. We'll take the free card. We'll take the free card. And we got there. And we got there. And he got there too. So it looks like it wasn't a trap. It looks like he was actually not trapping us. And why try? Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and make the ship. You've got less than 10 bigs, so there it goes. And yeah, Harry Reid, we will put the pressure on you. You can't bully a bully. You can't bully the big stack, Harry Reid. You can't bully a bully. Looking pretty good. Now we have more than the other guys combined, guys. This is looking pretty good for us. We're going to go and make the fold here. Go ahead and let Y try stick around. And guys, I just want to remind you, if you haven't clicked on the follow button, it's right underneath the video. It's that little heart icon. It would really mean a lot to me if you'd just take the time to go ahead and, yeah, we'll make the fold here. If you take the time to go ahead and just click on that button, you can get notified when we go live. It would really mean the world to me. It helps us out. Here we are, guys. Heads up for all the marbles. This has been an awesome journey. Look at this. Look at this, 601 for second, a grand up top, and a slice of pizza. Oh my gosh, I can almost taste it. I can almost taste it. Exama's over here shaking her head, but that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to make the call here, and let's see if we can just end it. Let's just end it right here. Look at that, a 6-7 on the board. He's firing out the pot. And you know, guys, I think that maybe we're ahead here. Or hold your breath. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look how many outs. Oh, the outs, and there it is. There it is. First place, you guys. Gosh, that feels better.
That's fun.
That feels better.
It always feels good after
We are
you
gonna like
relax.
take over the poker world.
Look at that. Look at that. Edric Flo, just subscribing right in time. Welcome to the crew. We are going to take over the poker world. That's awesome. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of that. Edric, we're going to ship you that copy of my book, Poker Tilt, showing all the ups and downs and ups and downs and ups and downs. Today, it is an up. We're going to end on a high note. Look at that. First place, you guys. First place. Let me go ahead and load up that lobby. And wow, what a day it's been. So it's an up day. It's an up day. It's always fun when we get to have a first place on the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. I really appreciate it. Are we going to keep it going? Do you want to keep the stream going? I think the Midnight Mayhem is going right
I'm
now.
done. I didn't even want to stick around this long, but I had to damage control